G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 8 of my Acid Retaliation Sentinel farming build. This episode we're going to be starting by farming the rest of the Perdition set. Towards the end of the last episode I did indeed get 3 pieces to drop. We're going to finish that off today. I've already got the weapon ready, and a few other pieces that I'm hanging on to for, well, reasons. Alright, let's get underway, and we'll be starting in Devil's Crossing to check that first totem that should be showing up just about now if it's going to. I'm going to poke my head a little further out, maybe right the way up to the bridge, and I'm going to say it's not there. So head on over to the Arcovian Foothills Rift, and let's see what we've got pop up here. And the answer is absolutely nothing. So I'm going to guess it's this one here, and then probably this one. But I'm going to get them both anyway, so let's go for a run. Yep, guessed correctly on that. Here we go. No priests that I can see, which is good. Turn the loot off here. And these should die relatively quickly. Corpse Lick. I'm standing in poison here, but it'll be fine. We'll just do a little hop, skip, and a jump backwards. Alright, what do we got? Bunch of blues, none of which are Perdition though. The other thing I need to keep my eyes open for is boots and pants and such with resistances that I want. Don't need to fight any of that either. So we are coming up on 40, and when I get to 40 I am immediately going to be putting the Perdition set pieces that I have on. Mostly because they're actually really good, just general use pieces. And they do have a Acid Retaliation theme on them, but they just have piles of armor, honestly. So they're really good to use regardless of what build you're playing. Let's get rid of this priest or warlock first. And then keep in mind these gargantuans, they definitely do hit decently hard. So you may want to target them as a priority. It's probably not the end of the world if you don't, but there we go. And let's see the loot. What do we got? Inscribed braces. Unfortunately, that is a Perdition slot, so we are short the gloves and the shield at the moment. What else we got here? Shoulders, no. Belt. I mean, I do need a belt, although the War Chief's Glory is not horrible. Boots I definitely need. Those don't have very good resistances. Helmet, chest, and shotgun are not things I need. So I mentioned last episode, but I do tend to skip the Twin Falls area. Also skip Cronley's hideout, even though there are totems in both of those areas. I'm going to go straight to Dead Man's Gulch here. Let's actually check. Yep, we've got plenty of dynamite. If you don't have enough dynamite, then you need to either go and farm dynamite directly, which can be done in Cronley's hideout, actually, is probably the best spot available. Kill money bags, break all of the scrap piles, and you should get several for each run. Or you can go and farm Aether Crystals, turn them into Aether Shards, and then at the blacksmith, specifically in Homestead or Fort Icon. At the moment, if you're following along with me, you'll only have access to the Homestead one. But the Black Legion Smiths, and only Black Legion Smiths, can turn Aether Shards into dynamite. So that's the two good ways to get dynamite. The other way you could do this is to just not come in here. One treasure trove, and I've been skipping the totem, but one treasure trove is actually not amazing in terms of loot. Alright, I'm going to bounce out to Sora's Bastion now. Let's see if we've got our totem down here-ish. It's looking like a no. I'm going to go a little bit further. And yeah, I'm happy to call that a no. So, off to the Blood Grove. Now, in the Blood Grove, we will be checking just here first. No dice. I know I have a totem down there. And I'm going to skip that one. It's a lot of running for a small payoff. You're better off just grabbing the totems that are out here. and then starting a new session, which is what I'm going to do. And you need to come back here so you can die. Various heroes are in fact made out of loot and XP, apparently. And I'm not going to run into Darkvale Gate either, because even though there is a treasure trove in there and a guaranteed dynamite, so it makes it a little easier, even though that is a thing that exists, without totem, it's kind of not worth it in my opinion. Okay, getting a bit of a pounding here. No potion left either. A lot of Dregs on cooldown, so just give them all of the ground. They can have it all. There we go. Insignia of Justice. No good. Gloves, shoulders. Don't want any of that. I don't think I want that either. Nope. Alright, helmet, shield, chest. Nope, don't want any of this. Sentinels is a pretty good prefix. Alright, and exit the main menu. Now the plan is basically do that until I have the other two pieces, or until I have 5, maybe 6 pieces, and I can then go and unlock transmuting. And with the transmuting, you've only got a couple of shots to make it work, or you need to start farming Okoloth the Messenger. So up to you if you want to do that, or just keep farming totems. Honestly, the totem route is probably better than trying to transmute it, but I understand if you're running around and you've got, 7 copies of the gloves, you've probably had enough. Alright. Get the priests, get them. Yeah, priests have got to go, and you two count as priests, so goodbye. Alright, this reflective guy could be a problem. Looks like he wasn't, but he definitely could have been more trouble than he was. Alright, everyone's dead. Let's turn the loot off so I can see what's going on. I wish I'd killed these before I popped this, but it's fine. Keep my eyes open for any priests, and try to keep my range from the big guys, at least at first. One thing you can do as well is make sure you target the little guys first, because they actually do a decent amount of damage, not in one shot, but when you have, 10, 15 archers shooting you, definitely adds up. Alright, what do we got? Blackwatch Seal? Nope. And the Savage Relic, which is also a nope. Go ahead and eat that. Corrosive of Blight, that could be good. No. I'm going to use my rings and my metal mostly for fixing resistances, so most of this stuff is no good. There is obviously that one totem over to the left, right? Because this one should be part of this group. I don't know. We'll have a look. I think I was close enough. I should have seen that one, but I didn't check for this one, so. Alright. Scrap it, move on. Off to Dead Man's Gulch. I am seriously considering not doing this run anymore. The good thing about treasure troves is they have a higher chance to drop relic blueprints. The bad thing about this one is that I'm avoiding the totem in here because I don't want to die. And it's a decent run for one treasure trove, so I probably should stop doing this one. And if I want treasure troves, I should probably just do the one in Darkvale Gate. So I might start doing that, but I'm already here now, so I'll check this time. And then I think from here on out I'm not going to do this one. I will just head through the village of Darkvale. No totem here, or no treasure trove rather. No treasure trove here, so I've got the bad spawn as well. It's going to be over here. And of course, all the fast routes are going to be blocked. Yep, that is blocked as well. We are literally taking the longest path possible. And if this is blocked as well, I'm going to be quite upset. Alright, we're good, we're good. So here's my treasure trove. I think Acrix is probably going to be here as well. And a bunch of spiders. the Herald's Mask, so we did get a blue out of it, but not very good. Okay, off to Sorrow's Bastion. Sorrow's Bastion. There we go, we've got the totem this time. And it's popped into existence on the map relatively early as well. So that's nice. See if we can maybe get a seal or two. Doesn't look like it. That's alright. Okay, so coming up on this totem, this one generally is not too bad in terms of difficulty. Okay, and you get to die before the totem. Aren't you lucky? So do you, wherever you are. Alright, loot's off. Let's go. So curse everybody. That's a bloodletter. It should be fine. It's not fine. Okay, and then we just have Chandra Roth, and let's not stand in the goop. Let's go stand in the meteor shower instead. Okay, what do we get? Leg plates of valor. These are pretty good. These are actually quite good. Liches of celerity, also something I might consider using. No other perdition pieces though. What do we got on this? This probably will replace that Gollus ring. 38% piercing. I don't actually care. Yeah, I think we're going to replace the Gollus ring. That has uncapped my vitality resist though by 1%. Nope. Maths is hard. Maths is actually very hard when you're recording. This is the reason I've been doing treasure troves. Eldritch Essence, you need one of these every single time you want to transmute a set item. So make sure you're hanging on to those. And treasure troves can drop them randomly. They will sometimes drop pretty much any rare crafting ingredient. So you really want to be doing treasure troves at least occasionally. So I definitely should be going into the village here. So I'm going to start doing that. Even if you can just get one or two of those from doing treasure troves, it will really help your farm, or at least it can, depending on your luck, because it is luck-based. Alright, there's level 40, so we get some new toys to play with. Unfortunately, I can't do the respec until I have the shield. Can do the respec without the full set, but you definitely need to have the shield to do it. In terms of resistances, I did just lose a whole bunch of Chaos Res on my helmet, so that's not great, but 55%... Actually, I probably do need that, don't I? See if I got any other fun items with Chaos Resist on them. I wouldn't mind a ring or something that just had some Chaos Res on it. I'm going to chuck that on there. That's going to be my weapon. I'm going to say soon. I'll keep Pusquill's tail for now. What about you two? You got any Chaos Res? No. Neither does that. Okay, we might just have to run one piece short, because I'm not doing a kind of semi-focused farm on Chaos Shrines and doing it with less than capped Chaos Res. That's just silly. Check for the potions, don't have them. The thing I actually came back to town for is in Devil's Crossing. I need my components back. And like I said, I'm going to keep the this helmet for now. I do still need the Silk Swatch, unfortunately. And do I need this? I do. Alright, there we go. So we got 98% armor absorption. Got pretty good armor on the chest and legs and shoulders. The rest of my gear is... it's okay. All of these Perdition pieces have 5-ish% increased armor on them. The 2-set bonus is 10% increased armor, so stacking armor with this set really just makes sense. Let's go ahead and chuck all of these over here. Having said that, I don't think I actually want most of this stuff. Like this helmet, I don't need. This belt, I mean, I don't need this belt, but it's definitely not bad. Anyway, I'll chuck that in the pile. Okay, so back to that totem that I was about to pop. So I got pretty lucky in the last episode, and actually got a few of these to... Well, the first totem I did dropped me a piece of the Perdition set, and then the first treasure trove I popped also did the same, so I got very lucky. Also being smacked with these, Superior of Thunder, Superior of Ruin, these have got flat physical damage added, percent physical damage added. This one's got almost 200% extra damage. No wonder I was getting smacked around by that. Those monsters do indeed hit you with the weapons that they show up with, so these Obsidian War Cleavers were just used to take swings at my head. Alright, we've got all of our totems out here. Let's go ahead and do the village. And then we'll reset and try again. And I'm going to keep doing this until I have the set. Now, I'm not expecting it to take... I'm not expecting it to take huge amounts of time. I definitely was not expecting to get 2 pieces from the first totem and the first treasure trove I popped. But that is obviously the dream. But this shouldn't take hugely long. I'm not expecting to be probably past level 42, 43 at the most when I get this. But we'll see what happens. It's entirely possible that I'm still farming this set when the empowered ones start dropping. That would be incredibly unlucky, but it is possible. Okay, Touch of Malice, Witch Stalker, and we're going back to reset the main menu. That was a pretty long loading screen there. Alright. Let's just vendor all this. Actually, those boots, what do they got on them? Nothing I want. Aspect of the Guardian is a nice one to have. But it's not what I'm looking for. What I am looking for is not there, so that's fine. Let's bounce on over to DC. See if this one's here. It's looking like a no. I'm going to say no. Alright, what do we got? Guessing this one here. Start heading that way. This would have shown up. Yeah, there it is. This one, you almost always see that from standing on top of the rift. You never have to go anywhere to see that one. You know what? Deathbolt Archers definitely need to go. Let's turn the loot off. Turn this priest off as well. And that one. And here we go. Okay, Tenebrous the Blood Drinker. Down he goes. All of his friends can go as well. What do we get? Chest Guard of Perdition. So that's my first duplicate, I believe. Blade Helmet, that's fine. Which one of these is better? It's kind of same, honestly. This one has much more health, but it has less percent armor, so I'll hang on to it. That's going to be 4 pieces. I would really have preferred that to have been a shield, or a pair of gloves, obviously, but, you know, the shield is the important one. The build kind of doesn't work without a shield, so I need that before I can do the swap. That's fine, it'll drop, or I'll transmute into it. There are ways to brute force this if you are incredibly unlucky. Let's go around all the pigs. You know what? Let's see if the pigs and the undead can fight again. I don't know why this amuses me so much. It's definitely not efficient, but it does amuse me. Alright, that's him dead. Loot's still off for some reason. It's definitely inefficient to let them fight, but it is fun. Alright, let's get out of the goop. Okay, and what do we get? Not what I wanted. Elixir of the Hunt is okay. I generally don't use it all that much, but can be good. Mighty of Shadows, nope. I think the rest of that looks fine. Okay, skipping Twin Falls, skipping Cronley, skipping Deadman's Gulch, straight to Sora's Bastion. Alright. Usually it's going to show up before you walk through this crack in the wall. I have had a couple of times where I've had to be sort of closer, but I'm going to say that's not there this time, and we'll go look somewhere else. Alright, how about this one? Not today. Okay, so we've got this one, which means it's not behind the waterfall, and it was not at that previous place I just checked. So that just confirms it. There's my second one. And we'll go for a run through the town as well. Why not? Alright. Sargodine, the Hungering Maw. Some of the names of these are pretty cool. Inugaru, Terror of the Void. Wish I had a title like that. It'd be something silly for me, though. Climber of Stairs, or I don't know. What title would be good? Destroyer of Portals. What else could we do? Word Waffler, perhaps. Alright, let's go again. So these ones, again, are going to be doing actually a decent amount of damage to me, so I do want to stay out of melee range. Also, something crystals. That's fine. They'll all die to my poison over time damage. Alright, what do we get? What do we win? Nothing. What do we got? Gun, offhand, weapon, badge? Nope. Pants could be good. Warding is good. Although at this point, or at this level rather, it's not super useful. Decent amount of armor on that, but I kind of just want resistances, and I will most likely be going to get the Soleil pants before too much longer. So if you know, you know, and if you don't, you will know. Alright, we'll just do a quick run through the village. I'm not going to kill too much stuff. Maybe a couple of the guys with the glowy weapons are decent to kill because they do drop chthonic seals, and if you can get, well, it'd be rude not to here. If you can get large groups like this, probably worth killing, just for the XP if nothing else. But I'm not here for XP actually, and ideally I don't want XP at this point. Grab my free dynamite. That's going to be there every single time, so make sure you pick it up. And now I'm just checking spawn locations for treasure troves, and then I'll be out of here. Stairs, man, how do they work? I think that was because they were blocked. And after all that, the treasure trove's not even there. You. I don't know why, but I just had it in my head that he had something good and I had to kill him. Turns out I was wrong. Alright, here's my my treasure trove. Pop this one as well. Give me something nice. Well, I mean, 2 blues is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's actually have a look at those. I think I had... I'm wearing the pants I had. So these ones... I would uncap my elemental to put these on, but it would give me my shoulder component back. And I can get elemental lots of other places. This would let me not wear the this belt as well, so I could put the apothecary... Nope, I sold it. Well, RIP. But a little bit of elemental being lower is not a horrible thing. for this area. And I could swap these in. I'm not going to, but I could. That would fix my elemental resistance. Actually, what do my current gloves give me? Elemental seal. I can't remember the last time I saw this proc. So I think I am going to buy those gloves back. And I'm going to wear them. We're going to end up with completely blue character here, which is not something I usually want to do. Generally, blue items are kind of bad for resistances. Like this 11% chaos resistance on these shoulders compared to the ones I just had with, I think, like 20% for pierce, bleeding, and poison as well. I could be confusing another character, but usually blue items are a little bit low on resistance. I'm going to keep that. I could swap this over. This does have more health, but it has less percent armor on it, which I don't love. It does have less flat retaliation and less retaliation damage as well. I might just not have quite so much in the way of resistances here. So, alright, let's check this one. Getting decently close. I don't see it. I'm going to say it's not there. So we'll head over this way. I'm going to guess it's this bottom one again, since I can't see the one up the top. And it'll be popping into existence any second now. Or not. Okay. That's fine, I'm not going to spend time looking for it. There are other totems that I know the location of, or I know where they roughly are. So that one was probably a case of the one I was checking for at the start. I didn't get close enough to it and it didn't spawn. But if this one pops in here as well, then yeah, that's fine. I'll grab this one and then we'll move on. Not the end of the world if you don't get all of these, and it's better to go for the ones you know about. Okay, let's just run over here a little bit. Get some range on these things. I think they were chasing the pigs. Which is fine, I'm alright with them killing the pigs. Okay, and this guy is corrupted, so I do need to watch out for standing in goop. My Aether resistance is not great. So there's the goop that he left when he died. Let's get out of that poison. And we win. Alright, what do we got? Nothing. Or nothing I want, let's put it that way. We go straight to Sora's Bastion from here, don't we? I'm gonna guess this one is not there. I did see a hero over here, though. No, I didn't. I thought I saw one. I thought I tore a putty tab. Turns out I didn't. That's alright. Come on, 3 totems. Nope. Alright, and it's going to be this one because I don't see this one, so I'm only getting 1 totem here this time. And we'll go for a run through the village as well. Let's just go a little bit closer over here. Nope, totems in the village. Okay. That's fine, I wanted to do the village anyway. Oh no, it's back there. Well, I'm still gonna do the village, alright? If for no other reason than I want more Eldritch Essences. The other thing you could do as well is you may want to hold on to those, and then that way you can use them on the Empowered set. Once we get to pretty much this point in Ultimate, we will be able to just straight up buy the blueprint for the Perdition helmet from the secret shop. Chest guard again. Okay, so I have enough. These gloves are also pretty good, although the armor is kind of crap, let's be honest. Do I want to use these? I think I'll hang on to them. But otherwise, no. How about this chest? Is this worth swapping in? So the same for armor, a little bit more health, way less on the flat acid, so I'm not going to swap this in, even though It has the same armor. Tyrant's Obsidian Warcleaver. That would have been annoying. Annoying to get hit with, that is. I'm not sure why I'm killing those. I'm actually... believe I said earlier that I don't want XP at this point. But yeah, if you save these for the Empowered set at level 65, that might be the way to go, because... okay, if you need the shield for this set. You need the shield, and like the 3-piece bonus is good, the 4-piece bonus is good, the 5-piece is good. But really all you need to make this build work is the shield. So if you have to level up to 65 with 4 pieces, with 3 pieces of the normal Perdition set, it's not the end of the world. And then if you do that, you will have more... Eldritch Essence to flip the Empowered set. You will need to flip the Ultimate set as well, actually. If you do it the crafting way. And I recommend crafting the helmet, if nothing else, because you'll get the crafting bonus. So regardless of anything else, I will be getting the recipe and I'll be crafting the helmet. But I'll probably just farm for the actual set. There's also a period around level 80, maybe 85 to 90 sort of area, where the level 65 Perdition set is going to be quite outdated. And in that little section of leveling, you may want to start substituting in some other items. Yeah, you're going to break your set, but did I already get the treasure trove, or did I miss it? Whatever. We go again. Yeah, you might want to break your set and start using some other gear just to have enough armor to not immediately die. But it kind of is what it is. If you find better stuff, it can be worth breaking your set for it. Yeah, I'm going to get a lot closer this time and just see. No, it's definitely not there. That's fine. So I'm guessing we're going to be over here. Should be seeing it pop up. There it is. Alright, so we've got... actually do have enough that I could go and do the quest here. Or the quests for transmuting. To do it, the best way to actually do it is to just play through Forgotten Gods as normal. This corrupted guy is being painful. Just play through as normal, and get the book done that way. You will need to get to the second half of Forgotten Gods in order to target farm Eldritch Essence. If you're happy just using whichever ones you happen to find by accident or through treasure troves, then it can be a lot faster. And it's also worth checking before you worry about doing the second half of Forgotten Gods. Use the Eldritch Essences you have once you get the Transmute Tome. And just see if you can get it that way. And then you won't have to do it twice, basically. Alright, let's pop this. And we'll kill these undead here. Good thing about this is we will have Rover's reputation for sure. We're also, ideally, would have unlocked Barrowhome before this, but it's pretty much impossible to do. Alright, what else we got? That's it. I see a lot of blue items here. Leg Plates of Valor, Rift-Torn Greaves, Harud's Frigid Grasp, and Marauder's Ammo Belt. Well then. None of that is things I want. Do I get better resistances with these? No, I do not. They are worse pretty much across the board, with the exception of health. It's fine. Alright, there we go, Sora's Bastion. I don't know why I keep killing these. I think I just want chthonic seals, although I definitely have enough of those at this point. And that is definitely not going to be there, so we'll head into town, as it were. Okay. I haven't had this one yet, I don't think. I don't think I've seen that one in the last 35 minutes of farming. Alright, what do we got here? So this one is definitely underneath the waterfall, and I'm not going to bother with that. And this other one I'm pretty sure is going to be in the village. It's not popping up now that I've said that, so I'm more confident now. Yep, we'll kill the non-believers. Seems they didn't believe hard enough. I'm mostly targeting the ones that have the glowy weapon. Because they tend to drop more stuff. So the glowy weapons are going to be zealots and such, and they have Doomsayer. They have the better drop chance on the Chthonian seals of binding. The the plebs, as it were, don't really have a very good drop chance. Alright, decent amount of stuff there. Shame I'm not playing a Chaos Pistol build. Not yet, at least. Alright, there's my totem. So I'm going to have to clear the area out before I pop that. Don't really want to be fighting extras while I'm dealing with Chthonians. The actual Chthonians, not these wannabe humans. Okay, I think everybody's more or less mad at me. He's going to get mad at me. Let's turn that loot off. Here's my treasure trove. This is lovely. It means I don't have to go any further in. Golem Fist Gavel. Well, it's not a Perdition piece, but what can you do, eh? Okay, we'll go hide in the building and see if we can't gum up the door. Actually, this is a really bad place to be. And I don't really want to be running north either. Can thin out their numbers here, retreat down the bridge if I need to, but I should be okay here. Yep, there we go. Only one blue. It's going to be Vile Scorn braces. I'll pick those up. I may end up using them. We'll see though. Which one's better? 86 Acid Retaliation. Yeah, that's way better. Alright. I probably should have looked at the other stats as well. I just got as far as 86 instead of 60-something Acid Retaliation, and I'm like, yep, that can go. Yeet. Okay, Chaos Res. Alright, I think we can, Ooh, I don't need those silk swatches anymore. I think I'll leave the gear for now. I'll wait till I have the whole set, then I can worry about changing components. Just kind of save having to do it multiple times. Alright, that one I'm going to say is not there. I guess we go left first, don't we? Alright, there's my totem. No bees today. Or, I mean, this session. Let's see, no priests. Don't see any priests. Good, good, good. Yeah, Corpse Lick, I think is corrupted. He might, no, he's poisoned. Let's get out of the goop. That's a priest. You need to die. Horribly, if possible. Alright, and once Roteye goes down, that should be the totem done. See a couple of blues here. What do we got? See, this is why I tend to use blue pants in most of my builds. These things just drop like candy. I think this is the third pair I've had. and they're not sufficiently better, in my opinion. These ones, the anchorite stuff, definitely could be worth wearing. That lightning retaliation is going to be, or would be, a decent amount of extra retaliation. We would be doing the wrong damage type with it, but it is a lot of flat retaliation. I think there is an acid retaliation blue set though. Alright, we've hit 41, which didn't really want to be 41 before I got the whole set, but I'm not super surprised by it either. Let's kill these priests. Archers can go as well. Another priest here. I should also spend my points there. So the reason I'm putting them into possession there is basically the damage absorption. So it's making me a little tankier. Let's turn the loot off here. Curse everybody up. This corrupted guy has got to go. As soon as he dies, we run away from the pool of goop. And then that gargantuan actually hits really hard. Alright, and the last guy... Oh, no, not the last one. It's also that warlock. Alright, got a couple of blues there. They're all the wrong ones, though. And what else we got here? Weapons, shield, shotguns. No. What are you? Marker broken oaths. I think we're good. Okay, straight up to Sora's Bastion here. Checking for this one again. Okay. I'm going to say that's not there. Still don't get that one. Okay. And my other one is going to be behind the waterfall. I changed my mind about not doing that. I'm going to go check behind the waterfall. Why not? Alright. Definitely notice the reflection there. And I see... Nope, I'm blind. That's the second time I thought I saw a hero, and it turns out I didn't. Definitely losing it. I mean, I'm still playing Grim Dawn. I lost it a long time ago. Alright, totem time. Let's turn the loot off, and let's actually go over this way, just so I don't get a head beat in before I can kill some of this. Frozen in the goop is not really where I want to be. Okay, and we can just keep giving ground as well. It's not like they have to die inside a certain room or anything like that. Alright, there we go. What do we got? Face Guard of Perdition. Okay. And the Dreadnought Footbridge. Yep. That's a gun. I'm gonna leave that on the ground. I don't like that gun. Another piece. So what do we got here between these two? This one is quite clearly better. Alright, I'm not going to run back for that one. That one's a decent run away from the Rift Gate. We'll get the other... get this totem over here, then we'll run through the town. And then we might do a reset. Go for one more run. I think if I get another duplicate, I will go unlock transmuting. Although the thing with the transmuting thing is, it's just a lot of running to unlock it. Alright, everybody there should be dead. Turn the loot off. That guy have a sword? He does, he had a sword. Yeah, there it is. Someone was saying in the comments on a previous video that they saw one with a sword, and I told him I'd never seen that before. Well, I have seen it now. Okay, Marauder's Talisman, Tempest Sigil. Okay, let's go ahead and go unlock transmuting. We'll go for a bit of a run. And actually need to just make a note here. There we go. Alright. So I've already joined these guys. Who are they? Soleil. I've already joined Soleil. The door's open, so I actually don't need to talk to them. I don't need any of their quests. We are just going to go for a run. And I'm going to try not to fight anything. I don't need to kill any of this stuff. I don't really care about my witch cult reputation at this point in time. I just need to unlock transmuting. The downside, of course, is that I'm only going to have one shot at a transmute, because I only have the one Eldritch Essence, I think. I might have two. Maybe I have two. The other ones come from quests in the second half, so I may need to actually do the Soleil quests. Not that that's very hard, especially once you've done all the running and you've got all the waypoints. It's relatively easy. But I don't really want to farm Okoloth the Messenger just to transmute stuff. I'd rather actually go do more totems. However, this is definitely worth doing if you have a couple of essences from popping open treasure troves. I think that's pretty much the only place you're going to get them from if you're just doing totems in, for example, the Blood Grove. So this method definitely requires some luck, because you'll be randomly turning your one piece of the set into any other random piece of the set. So you could turn one duplicate into another duplicate, back into the same duplicate, and then back into the other duplicate, and you just wasted a whole bunch of money. You are looking at 100,000 bits a pop, or 125, I think. So it's expensive, as well as requires a rare crafting component. So chances are you are going to only get one or two shots at this. So if you get lucky, great. If you don't get lucky, my condolences, get back to farming totems. Didn't want to kill you guys, but, you know, you kind of forced me to.
That skill's not ready.
Said every murderous psychopath ever. I could do this totem. I should do this totem, actually. There's a decent chance that it could drop Eldritch Essences if we get the right heroes. Also, it could just straight up drop Perdition pieces. Alright, you need to die immediately. Yeah, I definitely don't recommend doing this totem. These guys here, they hit pretty hard. Alright, I got a couple blue drops there. Fanatic's Overcoat, so no good. And I don't see an Eldritch Essence here, so maybe I'm misremembering there and you can't actually get them. I'm going to check up here for this chest that's not here, because I like having the ability to summon Kalagadra.
That skill's not ready.
Even though I will probably never kill her on this character. Well, maybe. I'm going to pop this Exalted Stash here on the way through. I did get an Eldritch Essence there, so I get one extra shot, which is very, very nice. Let's go this way. This way being the correct way to get out of here. And if those snakes could stop chasing me, that'd be great.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, we're nearly there. I think we're over the halfway mark.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, I'm gonna go left here because I don't want to have to deal with the Titanovore chasing me because he's way faster than I am, and he does kind of hit decently hard. Not too bad, but we summon Kalagadra? No. Alright, here's the Corvin Sands Rift. Let's head into the docks here, and then we'll head out of the docks. And we're going to come back and do all the shrines and such later on. I'm just here for the transmuting at this point. It is absolutely more time efficient to do it all at the same time. So this is a little bit of a waste of time. But it is what it is. Alright, let's head through here. I'm just about there.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, I see any second now the rift. Any second, there it is. So we'll head over there, get that rift, and then the book we want is just in this next little area. So from the Karen Docks rift, I'm going to head over this way. You can fight all this if you want, doesn't really matter. And the book we're looking for is on kind of the low ground. Kind of. If I'm remembering correctly, it's kind of up here. And there's a little bit of a... Wait, I think I'm in the wrong spot. I'm definitely in the wrong spot. That's right, this will go down over here, and then we can
That skill's not ready.
circle around, as it were. Alright, we've made it to the low ground. The low ground is where you want to be. There's a couple different ways to get to this book. I've chosen to take the longest way to get there. Here we go. Should be just on the other side over here. Sometimes hidden behind a tree. Here he is. So the Tome of Eonatum is what we're here for. We can just go back to the Conclave of the Three now. And we'll be able to turn this in and have access to transmuting. Now, when you do this, you're probably only going to have one, maybe two of these. Maybe you don't have any. And I think I actually need to do... It's Kargan, isn't it? I think I have to do the first part of the quest to unlock this. So how are we doing for time? Alright, I'm going to finish this episode up for farming, and then I'm going to come back and do these next episode. I had actually forgotten that you need to do the quests as well. So, lovely. You will only need to do the actual main quests, you won't need to do the side quests, but I see that one there, so we've only got the one totem out here. There it is. So we'll go get this one, and I think I'll probably go for another 20 minutes or so. Probably should just do those quests, honestly. Should be right. Okay, we'll take the big guys out first. Let's maybe shoot a few shots at the horde. It's kind of collecting behind me. Aros Dread goes down, drops me a couple of blues here. The wrong ones, but, you know, a couple. Let's see if we're going to get this one again. It's not looking good, though. I'm going to say that's a no. So back to the Blood Grove. This one just doesn't want to spawn today. I don't know why. Usually when I'm farming this area, I get that one a decent amount of the time. Looks like I've got the one behind the waterfall. So, could go for a run. Should, it's not that far. Yeah, I think I'll go. I'll get the one behind the waterfall, why not? It's not the efficient choice, but we can't be efficient 100% of the time, we'll get bored. Everybody just keep running around the corner straight into the exploding poisonous eyeballs. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. Alright, I see this guy here. Arcane. Definitely target them down first. Now we've kind of got to kite these guys because they do hit pretty hard. There we go. Only the one blue. And by one, I mean three. Very similar numbers, actually. One of them is just kind of a little bit straighter. Right. I really just want that shield, honestly. If I could get the shield, I'd be a happy man. That's fine, though. Eventually it'll drop. Probably. Eventually I'll get mad at it and I'll just brute force it with the transmuting, but for now it's fine. Alright, here we go. Take a few more of these guys out. And just kind of hide away a little bit. There we go. What do we got? Apothecary, Dreadnought, and Alvarix. And another blueprint. Sure, why not? Alright, I'm going to reset this, and we go again. Sell some of these blues. You can go... Are you... No, bad rolls, but also pretty good item in general. And I'll just take that one back. Okay, I don't see this one. I'm just gonna go straight to the Foothills Rift. I'm not gonna run any further over there. What do we got? Nothing, so I'm guessing it's gonna be over here. Checking for priests. Hey, there's a priest there. There's two of them. Now there's none. Let's turn the loot off. I'm actually going to kill this hero before we get into the totem. Alright. And what do we got? A regenerator and fire enchanted. Or burning enchanted. Alright, what do we got? No good stuff, actually. Well, a bunch of blue stuff, but... yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, we got one more in here somewhere, I assume. So we'll head over to the right. Not here.
That skill's not ready.
You're made of reputation. I'll kill you. And your friends, actually.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, that'll do us. Yep, there's my second totem. There's one less priest in the world. 3 less priests in the world. Alright, we'll turn the loot off, and... alright, we got the big boys. Don't really want to be tanking these things with my face. They do a lot of damage. Oh, standing in Aether. Still standing in Aether. Okay, in a little bit of trouble. Did just use my healing potion. Blood of Dree was on cooldown. And I was below half health, so that's a little bit uncomfortable. And I didn't even get rewarded with a piece of this set that I want. How rude. Alright, well, it is what it is. Off to Sorrow's Bastion here. And what do we got here? Got a totem for me by any chance? Doesn't look like it. Let's just head straight to the Blood Grove. Okay, this one's still not here. I don't think I've seen that this entire episode. Which is really weird, because it should be about 1 in 3. Very streaky luck. This is the good spawn. The best spawn also has this one. So you end up with 3 totems with very little running, which is quite good. Alright. Corruption might be the one I was looking for. Let's see here, that's a movement rune. Corruption, yes. So this is going to be a pretty good starter relic. Chance when you get hit to shred their poison and acid resistance. I remember that being 9%. That may have been a 1.2 nerf. But this is a pretty good one to start with. A little bit of flat acid retaliation as well. Pretty happy about getting that drop. Don't stress about it if you don't have that one. It's not the end of the world. If nothing else, you can just buy it from a vendor when we get to Malmouth. So don't stress about it. And like I said, that's going to be like a starter relic. It's not going to be the one that I want to use forever. So not the end of the world if you don't have it. Definitely don't try and keep farming things just to find that. Gogoth Sin. Down he goes. Couple of blues here. They're all the wrong ones, but they are blue. Alright, let's go one more time. This is going to be the last run, so already past an hour. But I'm trying to keep the episodes sort of towards the 1 hour mark. Just for my sanity, if nothing else. We do have the Apothecary's Touch, so if we do get the any other pieces, it could be worth looking at. I think I sold a couple of other pieces for it already. I'm just going to say that there was no totem there. It didn't pop up, so I'm going to say it's not there. I don't think I was actually close enough to get it. But looks like it's there anyway. Alright, that one's not going to show. That one's not going to show either. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? At this point, it doesn't really matter. So, get a couple of Aether Crystals here. Ooh, an Aether Shard as well. Very nice. I see a priest behind me, so I'm going to have to go back. Maybe I didn't see a priest, actually. Definitely see one here, though. Alright, turn the loot off so I can see what's going on. Kill the priest. And these guys should be relatively easy to kill. Okay, down goes the big boy. Just got a couple of these gargantuans left. And whatever else they summoned. It's you. Okay. Oh, and you. Anybody else? Nope, that's it. Alright, blue items. Wrong ones. Oh, that's a chest. I thought that was a belt. Aggressive of the Cabal could be good. It's not, but it could be. Alright, and I think we're done here, so we'll bounce up to Sorrow's Bastion. I should be doing the village as well, but I'm not. There we go. Void Touch Totem. Lovely.
That skill's not ready.
Kill a few of these on the way. Why not? A little bit of extra XP I don't need. Never hurt anybody. Mostly. Okay, Seal of Binding. Very good. Very good. I think that's everyone. Alright, let's pop the totem. Kill these two relatively quickly, because I don't really want them to be hitting me with whatever weapons they have. Although, I'm not taking huge amounts of damage, so they may not actually have one. I think they will, but could be wrong on that. Alright, what do we get? Stake Thrower, Fanatic's Overcoat, and the Black Grimoire. Okay, so I know one of these totems is not going to be here. Do I get this one this time? Ah, It does exist. Watch this be blocked. Right here. It's going to be blocked. It's not blocked. It's not blocked. I don't believe it. I don't know what they were saying about their faces, but I think it was probably, why is it melting? Alright, we've hit 42. Which is not ideal. And let's go ahead and spend those points in possession. What do we got? Dreadnought, Conflagration, and Inscribed Braces. None of which are any good. I almost halfway hope that this totem is going to be inside the village. Just to kind of give me a reason to run in there, honestly. I'm going to leave him behind. Let's pop down here. It's going to be in the village. Alright, awesome. So now I have a good reason to run into the village. I mean, I already kind of had one. Skip all this stuff. For at least the next 3 seconds until I decide actually I want to kill them. But at least starting out. What do you got? You got a glowy weapon and a glowy offhand. Apparently it was nothing. Nothing he was going to give me anyway. What is that? That's a zealot. Okay. This is not a good place to be standing, is it? Okay, would anybody else like some exploding green eyeballs? They're going free. No? Nobody? Okay. Alright, here's my totem. You need to die first. Nicholas? Julius. Also, your friends are far too numerous for my own good. And definitely should not be allowed to just stand there and cast crystals and such at me. It's not fair. I mean, don't you guys know I'm the main character? Okay, what do we got? Scorch Rune leg wraps. Not great, but I'll take it. Get them all on the same side of me so I can kind of dodge backwards. I will be falling back over the bridge if need be. Okay, we're looking good, looking good. Alright, I think we win. There we go. Handguards of Perdition. There we go, that's a 4th piece. Let's go ahead and chuck that straight on. Standing in goop as well is not a good idea. So I've got 4 pieces now. No, I don't. I've got 3 pieces. What's going on there? Oh, that's right, I'm not wearing the helmet. Helmet doesn't have Chaos Res, does it? No, it does not. I kind of get the feeling that the shoulder guards should have more Chaos resistance than that, but it's fine. Where is my treasure trove, or did I already pop it? Well, it's not there. Everybody can just melt inside the room. Here we go, here's my treasure trove. Alright, I've decided I'm going to do another run. I want that last piece. That was going to be the end, but I'll do one more. One more. And then next episode I can say I gave it a good shot, and we'll brute force it next episode. Or at least we'll attempt to brute force it. Don't need you. You, back on my gloves. Actually, it's vitality and bleeding. I don't need you, so I can put This one, Chaos Resistance. And then I should be able to swap the helmet in. 5%, that's 4%. There we go. Beautiful. So I've got 4 pieces now. Unfortunately, the piece I actually need in order to make this work is the shield, and I don't have the shield. So, fingers crossed, here we go. One last hurrah. Okay. This one up here, this might have changed. May need to get closer to see it, because there's been a few times where, like now, it's not shown up here. So let's just go run up here and have a look. I don't think it's going to pop into existence just because I get a little bit closer, but I am hoping it does. No, it definitely doesn't. Okay. So we do actually have a decent amount of retaliation at this point. For example, if I just stand here, these guys should kill themselves. Yeah, they are killing themselves, and it's not like I'm massively out-leveling them, although I am a little bit. But the main attack for this build, once we swap, is going to be throwing our shield at things, so I really need that shield. Well, like I said, I'll brute force it next episode, and it'll be fine. Okay, just checking over to my left there. I am looking out for priests. Haven't seen one yet. But if I do, I'm going to be upset and also go and murder it. Alright, Dreadnought footprints, or footpads rather. None of that stuff is particularly useful. This one, I swear it sometimes shows up right from the rift gate, and then sometimes you can get it by here, and it's actually really got to get close to it. I'm just going to say it's not there. And we'll head into the next little area here. Nope. Nope. It came out one time. That's it. That's all I get.
Skill's not ready.
Alright, got the good spawn on the other two though, so that's nice. And I will run through the village and just get the treasure trove as well. Why not? Alright, there we go. Picked up a few more items there, none of which are the shield from the Perdition set, which is unfortunate. But that's alright, I'll get it eventually. If you remember from the last little farming session we had, I am definitely persistent. I'm not going to say stubborn, because, you know, we try to keep it positive. But yes, stubborn is also correct. Alright, and this should be the totem done. Alright, last chance. Can I get the shield out of the box? At this point, I'm going to say I don't really care. I'll just go and brute force it, and I'll show that at the beginning of the next episode. It's just going to be doing the main story quest in Forgotten Gods, which I think is going to be 2 or 3 quests. The first quest in the second half of Forgotten Gods, doesn't matter which one of the witch cults you chose to side with, the first quest that you pick up from the vanguard of the 3 will give you an Eldritch Essence, so you will get at least one from that. You'll also get one for killing Okoloth the Messenger the first time. That's another quest reward, so you're guaranteed one as a quest reward. And then he has, I think it's like a 15% chance to drop one as well. So decent chance you can get 2. And then if you want more, every time you kill him, you have, I want to say it's 15%, but I'm probably misremembering. There's a chance, anyway, every time you kill him that he'll drop another one. You must be level 35 for him to have a chance to drop that, though. Not a problem for me. Alright, Glyph of the Pouncing Manticore, and that's it. Oh no, I wasted a roll. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here, so I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.